Welcome into a packed auditorium here at Benedictine Military School as we prepare for an epic rivalry matchup between your Benedictine Cadets and the Calvary Day Cavaliers. I'm Christian Gokel, glad to have you alongside on this Saturday evening as we begin with the starting lineups. But before we get in, we're going to go through the pregame prayer and the playing of the national anthem.
Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we are about to play. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with respect for the members of the opposing team. Please bless the players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us tonight. Amen.
And again, just a packed auditorium here on a Saturday evening in January. The Cadets enter today's game at 12-2, while the Calvary Day Cavaliers come in 8-4. But that doesn't go ahead and throw the records out. Two crosstown rivals here, and everyone has been looking forward to this one for a long time. And coming out right now from the bench, Dang, the guy who is outstanding for Calvary Day. A lot of attention paid this week to him. He's going to be one to watch tonight alongside BC's Caleb Jones. And your starters for the Cadets.
Starting at point guard, a junior, number 1,
Mekhi Williams gets the start wearing number 1 at point guard.
Number 2, a sophomore, Karan Hall.
Karan Hall, the big sophomore, coming in as well as a starter.
Number 20,
and then the guy everyone's here to see, number 20, Caleb Jones, been outstanding this year. Over under for tonight, probably 30 points. So watch out for Mr. Jones. And then a guy who's getting some first of his playing time, quarterback for the football team, number 22, Stephen Cannon, really making his first few appearances here on the basketball court. And then, of course, Mr. Lucky there, number 24, rounds out the starting 5. Glad you guys are along with us on a Saturday afternoon. Should be outstanding basketball played on the court here tonight. And it will be Stephen Cannon for the Cadets to take the tip. And the Cavaliers come away with possession. So here we go. Now the officials stopping play is, again, as we mentioned, this is a packed house tonight. You got fans walking in alongside the foul line. A quick dribble drive, and the Cavaliers get it to go. So Cavaliers on the board early here. And it will be Caleb Jones to carry it up the court. Karan Hall kicks it back to Stephen Cannon at the top of the key. He had picked up his dribble, so a walk there for Stephen Cannon. Again, getting back into it. BC with some early pressure here, trying to trap him. Almost gets away, but they're able to drive. And a foul in the paint. And that one's going to go against the sophomore, Karan Hall. It's his first foul of the night for BC. And it will be Dang shooting two. A lot of star power on the court tonight. As the Cadet Crazies try to make some noise. The first one is no good off the back of the rim. Gets the second one to go. So a 3-point lead for the Cavaliers here early. Be Makai Williams bringing it up the court. And he loses his dribble out of bounds, but that should stay with BC. Lucky will inbound. Oh, and a great pass there in the key, and the Cadets are on the board. And one there. It'll be Lilly on the foul. Can't convert the three-point play. And Caleb Jones carries it up the court. He's going to take one from way downtown and evens up the score here early. That's what he can do, just a sliver of space. And you're in trouble. And he comes up with a steal. Here we go. Boom. Two-hand slam. So 5 points in about as many seconds for the superstar for the Cadets. And I think he just picked up his first foul. He did. Just a great atmosphere in here tonight. And a ton of star power on display. Dane's going to pull. Way off target. And Williams will carry it up the court. Williams pushes to the right. And I guess they're going to call a foul. Was it on the floor or in the shooting motion? They're going to say it was on the floor. Cadets ball at the baseline. Kick it in. Karan Hall able to get it to go. Strong in the paint there from the sophomore. And he walked. So mistakes from both sides early. And Jones will inbound it to Makai Williams. Kicks it up to Stephen Cannon. He's going to swing it back around to Karan Hall, who finds Lilly. And they reset with Williams at the top over. There he goes. Pull in from way downtown. Gets it to go. Caleb Jones. Calvary Day looking for an answer, and they lose it. Kind of tripped on the air. Kicks it up. Makai Williams able to lay it in. 14-5. Huge run here from the Cadets. Calvary Day looking for any kind of answer here as BC keeps the pressure on, but that could be big. Caleb Jones just picked up his second foul, and it was on the court. Second foul, and we're just under 4 minutes into the first quarter. Wyatt Estabrook will check in, as well as Josh Washington. As Calvary Day will inbound it. Great pressure there from Josh Washington. Calvary Day resets, and they're going to pull from way downtown. Can't get it to go. Josh Washington with the rebound and picks up the foul on Calvary Day. Big time play there. Jones checks back in after a quick conversation on the sideline. Washington, after a great rebound, back to the bench. Kai Williams drives to the hole with a floater. Can't get it to go. Calvary Day now in transition. Wide open three-pointer from the corner, but they can't convert and can't get the tip to go. Brought down by BC. They're going to push quickly here. Estabrook able to keep the plant foot. Over to Caleb Jones, who's going to pull again. Bam. 3 for 3 from downtown in the first quarter for Caleb Jones. And BC has pushed this lead to 12. And another turnover. Cannon pushes it up the court. Kicks it back. Floater. Goes. So after going down 5-2, BC has pushed this lead to 19-5. 17-point run here for the Cadets. Calvary Day finally gets back on the board. Nice drive. Gonna slow it down a little bit. Makai Williams with the ball. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Kicks it over to Stephen Cannon. Shot clock clicked under 10. Makai Williams one-on-one. And can't get anything to go there. Good defense from Calvary Day. Able to hold on to it. And not able to convert the layup. Karan Hall with the board. Makai Williams carries it up the court. Kicks it over. 4 for 4. No. Heat check there from Caleb Jones. There's a collective gasp every time he pulls up from three. Calvary Day is going to answer with their own and cut the lead to 9. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Looks like John Lilly's getting ready to check back in. Jones on the floater. Can't get it to go. Looks like they're going to say that was a shooting foul. So Jones will shoot 2. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. As Jones prepares for his second. Heck of a first quarter for the Cadets as they have doubled up the Cavaliers here early. Jones can't get the second to go. It stays 20-10. 1:30 to go here in the first quarter. BC keeps up that high-pressure defense. And they're going to say BC punched that one out. Caleb Jones will check out. Washington back in the game. Jack Holland does a great job recovering his microphone down there on the baseline. Athletic director there for Benedictine. I think they're going to say it's a kick. Yeah. That's Leonard there, number 4. Defending the inbound pass. But Calvary able to draw up one right there. 2 quick points for the Cavaliers. Leonard just trying to get the ball across half court right now. He's able to do so. Finds Estabrook, who kicks it up to Karan Hall. Clock ticks under a minute here in the first quarter. Estabrook thought about it. Going to kick it up to Leonard. Ball bouncing all around. Hall comes up with it. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. And Lilly walked. Mekhi Williams going to check back in the game as Leonard checks out. Washing it up on the pressure there. And it works. Mekhi Williams and one. It was great pressure by Washington there. He's a receiver in football, but look like a DB right there. Able to first the turnover, and Mekhi Williams, another defensive back, able to come up and put it in. Chance for a 3-point play. So right now, Leonard, Williams, Washington, Estabrook, and Lilly on the court for the Cadets. 41 seconds left to go in this first quarter. And he's able to convert. Big time play there. And the pressure gets there again. Calvary just hasn't had an answer so far. But they get one free. And a smart business decision by Mr. Leonard there to stay out of that poster. BC can play for the final shot of the quarter here, leading by 9. Estabrook going to hand it back to Mekhi Williams. 12 seconds to go. Little pump fake. Heads in with the floater. Not quite. 4 seconds. Can't quite get it to go. And that'll be it for the quarter. So, an eventful first quarter here from Benedictine. Huge plays, huge dunks, some highlight reel stuff, and BC with a 9-point lead as we go to this break. We'll be back with more right after this.
The honor, the heritage, the tradition of excellence. The home for Benedictine Cadets football is WatchBCSports.com. All the games, play-by-play, and in-depth analysis. Home of the Danny Britt Show. Be a part of the action as your Benedictine Cadets take the field in their quest for yet another championship. On the official home of the Cadets, WatchBCSports.com. And look for us on Facebook and Instagram at WatchBCSports. Bowtie Barbecue has always been a work of passion. It takes time, skill, and a blend of perfect temperature, wood, smoke, and meats. We just took it up a notch. Taste the passion. Bowtie Barbecue, 6724 Waters Avenue, Savannah.
Welcome back in here to Benedictine Military School as we head to the second quarter here. There's a bunch of highlights there in the first half, but It was Caleb Jones with 3 3-pointers that have helped push this lead to 9 for the Cadets as we head to the second period. It'll be BC's possession. As you kind of get an idea here of just how packed this arena is. It'll be Steven Cannon on the dribble drive there. Can't quite get it to go. No whistle. Yeah, the official stopping it for the second time as there's just a mass of people trying to get into the arena right now. Two big-time basketball programs, two big-time rivals. This one was sold out during the JV game. If you can't get into the arena, you can always catch us here on watchbcsports.com or our YouTube channel, which is a good job by the officials and some of Savannah's finest down there getting this one organized. Player safety always paramount. And Calvary Day will take the ball and inbound it. They get Mekhi Williams on a push. So after a massive BC run, Calvary Days righted the ship a little bit here, able to hit a big 3-pointer. And now a pack, but they're going to call Lilly on the foul. So Calvary Day will shoot 2, just trying to whittle away at this lead. And could not get the first one to go. So free throws been a big story in this game so far. Calvary Days had their chances, just not able to convert. The second gets this one to go. So the lead is down to 8 for the Cadets. A little bit reckless with the approach to start. It's worked. But now can they settle in and find some half-court offense? It's going to be a turnover. Williams trying to get back. And going to get called for the foul. That's 2 for Williams pretty quickly there as well. And Calvary Day on the road, answering. Again, they come in at 8-4 overall, but 5-0 in their region in 3A. BC comes in at 12-2 overall. Again, Calvary Day can't get the first one to go. His second. And again, converts. The lead is 7 for BC. Just under 7 minutes to go here in this second quarter. Caleb Jones looking to right the ship a little bit for the Cadets. He's going to drive, collapse the defense, and kicks it out to Karan Hall, who's going to pull up, shoot the J. Can't get it to go. Now BC on their heels again. Yeah, they're going to say he picked up his foot. Yep, a walk. But Calvary is starting to find some answers for this BC pressure. Jones from way downtown. Again, can't get it to go. After starting 3 for 3, he's missed his last few, and that time they're going to get a reach on Lilly. And fouls, I think, a story early here for the Cadets as well. That's Lilly's third. And BC's fourth, while Calvary has none. Lilly heads to the bench as Josh Washington checks in. quick hands there by Washington. He's been on it when he's had his chances. Usually the first or second guy off the bench, and he's been playing with some fire tonight. Oh, and Washington's going to get called on the foul there. BC fans thought he just went straight up, but another trip to the foul line for Calvary Day. That's Washington's first, but it's BC's fifth. And they're able to get the first one to go that time. I can't get the second to go. And Calvary going to be called for their first foul here in the quarter. Cannon inbounds. Caleb Jones here looking to get some points for BC. Karan Hall from way downtown off the back of the iron, and BC's gone stone cold. Calvary swings around to the half court, but another turnover, and Jones will carry it up the court. They've liked this ISO with Mekhi Williams tonight. Able to get off a shot, but didn't even hit the rim. And Calvary Day now in transition, but again, they kind of fumble it and not able to convert. And I think they're going to get a reaching foul on Calvary there. They are. .5:20 to go here in the second quarter. BC struggling to find points here in this second period. Stephen Cannon will head to the bench as Wyatt Estabrook checks back in. They're going to go in the paint to Lilly. Is able to get a shot off, but then fouls the defender on the way down. And Calvary Day is in the bonus and will be for the next 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Can't get it to go. BC fortunate. Calvary having some struggles from the line tonight. Here's a second. Can't get that one to go either. And it's Cannon with the board. Clock ticks under 5 minutes here as Jones carries the ball up the court. Williams checks back with the bench. Jones gets a little bit of air, but in and out. BC just can't unlock this Calvary defense. And a huge block there from Mekhi Williams. And the ball will stay with Calvary. Had a chance at the three-pointer, but elects to go for the tougher two, but gets it to roll. The lead has dwindled to 4 points for BC. Caleb Jones pulls up trying to answer with his own two, but again, just nothing easy right now for BC. So he'll try a three-pointer, he gets fouled, and he hits it. Chance for a 4-point play, and that was sorely needed. Jones is able to convert. So the lead is back to 8 for Benedictine as the clock ticks under 4 minutes. And he's able to get a nice reverse. So Calvary kind of unlocked that BC pressure a little bit here in the second period. Kai might have gotten away with the carry there. Drives the baseline. Oh, but no call on the foul. But big Stephen Cannon able to put it back in. BC sticking with the pressure. They try to trap. And it's Makai Williams on the backside. He's already in foul trouble, but able to pick that one cleanly and prevent an easy two for Calvary. A late call, but it's going to be a shooting foul on Washington. That's his second. Here's the first to go, and Calvary Day using that free throw line to stay in this one. Gets the second to go. And the lead is down to 6. Just over 3 minutes to go here in the period. Clock has not started. I think the officials noticed. BC carried it all the way up the court, and the clock never started. So I think just a quick reset here from the officials. As Jones will bring it in the backcourt. Clock ticks under 3 minutes. Jones with the three. And again, he's found his stride. Just lethal if you give him any space. BC kind of faked the back cutter there. And able to get a one-on-one opportunity. And another steal from Makai Williams. And he goes for the dunk and can't get it to go. But BC comes up with the board. Jones in transition. Oh, can't get it. This place is ready to explode. But BC can't convert on the turnover. Three-point attempt from Calvary. Bang. And they stay in it. As the young man from Calvary Days silences the crowd. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Jones behind the back. Bang. So two-pointer from the top of the key there for Jones, and he's been red hot here these last few minutes. Calvary Day drives, and another foul. I think they're going to get that one on Wyatt Estabrook. No, they're going to say it's on Karan Hall. gets the first one to go. Calvary Day starting to find their stroke a little bit there from the free throw line. Trying to convert the one-on-one. Can't get it to go. But Calvary Day comes up with the rebound. Kai Williams almost had another strip, but they're able to find a wide open man in the corner. He can't get it to go. And Caleb Jones with the board. He finds some room. No call there. He wanted it. So do the rest of the BC supporters. But Calvary Day will quickly carry this one up in transition. Kicks it all the way across the court. And they're going to get Stephen Cannon. With a push on the floor. But Calvary Day is in the bonus, so they'll shoot. Cannot get the first one to go. 56 seconds to go here in the first half. Calvary Day still trying to whittle away this lead. And his second gets it to go. Caleb Jones, bang. And they're going to call it a three-pointer. On the run between two men, able somehow to get that one to fall. And there's a 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. BC should get another possession. What a block. Karan Hall, 20 seconds. And they're going to push the pace. And now Jones pulls it back out. I think BC might play for that final shot. 12 seconds. Clock ticks under 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Jones from way downtown. Bang! And they're going to say that's the end of the second period. So an eventful first half as Caleb Jones with an onslaught in the first quarter and then came on in the second half of that second quarter as well. Calvary Day answered, but as we head to the half, it is BC 40, Calvary Day 28, and we should have an absolutely awesome second half on the way here on WatchBCSports.com. We'll be back with more after this.
You know, Christian, after a day of the hottest sports in town, sometimes you just gotta unwind.
Yeah, Kevin, and the perfect place to do it, Cool Vibes Pizza and Wings.
That's because Cool Vibes offers delicious pizza, wings, sandwiches, and salads, all with a Jamaican Caribbean island twist.
And the atmosphere is 100% kicked back. No worries, man.
Plus, they're the home of the Oxtail Pizza.
Cool Vibes Pizza, 4501 Montgomery Street, Savannah. That's coolvibespizza.com. Cool with a K.
Come on and unwind at Cool Vibes.
When it comes to blocking all the obstacles that life throws your way, let Vernon Williams and Auto Owners Insurance help you dodge the hits, analyze the playing field, and run the ball all the way home. We shield you so you can have peace of mind when it comes to auto, home, life, or business insurance. As one of the oldest and most respected independent insurance agencies in the Southeast, we know what it means to stand behind the people we protect head on. Trust in the power of the Shield since 1934. For more information, go to thepoweroftheshield.com.
At Benedictine. At Benedictine alumni-owned Stacked Firewood Delivery, we're all about the best premium firewood, conveniently delivered in manageable stacks at the right price. We're talking kiln-dried, pest-free firewood. You see, our custom stack is equal to about 10 fires. Choose oak, cherry, hickory, or mixed hardwoods. Stacked Firewood Delivery. Go to stackedwood.com. That's stackedwood.com. BC Brothers Moving is Savannah's most trusted moving service. From residential to commercial to packing supplies, BC Brothers does it all. Let BC Brothers' energetic, trustworthy team wrap it, pack it, and move it for you. Check out BC Brothers online at bcbrothersmoving.com or give them a like on Facebook. Looking for authentic, traditional Southern cuisine for your next special event, reunion, wedding, or celebration in Savannah? For over 45 years, Barnes Restaurant is the most experienced, trusted caterer in all of Savannah. Groups 50 to 5,000. No event too big or small. Barnes does it all. Online at barnesrestaurant.com.
You know, Christian, after a day of the hottest sports in town, sometimes you just gotta unwind.
Yeah, Kevin, and the perfect place to do it, Cool Vibes Pizza and Wings.
That's because Cool Vibes offers delicious pizza, wings, sandwiches, and salads, all with a Jamaican Caribbean island twist.
And the atmosphere is 100% kicked back. No worries, man.
Plus, they're the home of the Oxtail Pizza.
Cool Vibes Pizza, 4501 Montgomery Street, Savannah. That's coolvibespizza.com. Cool with a K.
Come on and unwind at Cool Vibes.
And just under 4 minutes to go here at the half. Christian Gokel alongside. Glad to have you with us here as BC leads 40-28 at the half. It was 27-14 first half points for Caleb Jones, the phenom for the Cadets, as he led the way to this 12-point lead at the half in a packed house here at Benedictine, having to turn away fans at the door. I mean, it is packed to the gills in here. A couple of times in the first half, having to stop play just because fans were so close to the court. So you get these two fan bases together, you get these two teams together, it's usually a show. It doesn't matter what sport you're playing. It's always going to be a fun time. Wish we could somehow convince these two schools to get back together for a little bit of football. But as you can see, doesn't matter what sport we're playing, it's going to be a packed house as these two get together. Foul issues for the Cadets there in the first half. They were in the bonus for over 5 minutes there in the second quarter. So something to look at as we start to get deeper into this game. It seemed like Calvary Day kind of settled in a little bit better there in the second quarter, able to find some points, 18 points for the Cavaliers there in the second period. So as we progress into this second half, can they keep making money at the free throw line, or can BC push this 12-point advantage back up to that 17, 18-point range and get out of here with a win? Again, BC entered this one at 12-2. Calvary Day comes in at 8-4, but they are 5-0 in Region 3, 3A play there. A really talented region that Calvary Day is coming out of. So two very talented basketball teams, a lot of guys who are going to be playing basketball at the next level. Excited to see what the second half has in store. We've got about 2 minutes to go here in this halftime break. We'll come back with more and give you the second half of Cadets and Cavaliers after this.
The honor, the heritage, the tradition of excellence. The home for Benedictine Cadets football is WatchBCSports.com. All the games, play-by-play, and in-depth analysis. Home of the Danny Britt Show. Be a part of the action as your Benedictine Cadets take the field in their quest for yet another championship. On the official home of the Cadets, WatchBCSports.com. And look for us on Facebook and Instagram at WatchBC Sports.
Welcome back into Benedictine Military School as we get ready for the second half. BC, Jack Holland, and the rest of the athletic staff just trying to corral what is just a packed-out arena here, trying to get people off the baseline. But as you can see, doesn't matter which side of the stadium you look, there are a lot of folks in here. So trying to get that under control a little bit, and we'll get this one going. And Calvary Day will inbound the ball to get started. And a quick two. Nicely drawn up play coming out of the locker room for Calvary Day as the lead is down to 10 for the Cadets early here in the second period. And one benefit for Calvary Day is this half they'll be going right to left, and they won't have to deal with that student section for the Cadets while they're shooting free throws. Jones, a little heat check to get started. Can't get it to go. And Karan Hall had a couple of chances Out of putback, but he can't get it to go either. Looks like possession is going to stay with BC down here. But a quick timeout early for the Cadets. I think BC kind of knows right now that lead has kind of been dwindling. Was up to 19 at one point, got down below into single digits there at a couple points in the second quarter. Now quickly here down to 10 points. So Calvary Day with a really strong push these last few minutes. BC just trying to find some momentum. And it'll be Jones on the baseline, able to keep possession with the Cadets. Kai Williams to inbound it. Toss it up to Hall, who kicks it back to Caleb Jones. And he'll take it from the logo. Over to Stephen Cannon. Kicks it back up to Karan Hall, who's going to pull. I think they would have called that a 2, but still can't get it to go. As Calvary Day takes over. Makai Williams, a few fouls in the first half, but keeping that pressure on. As Calvary Day settles into the half court. I was curious when it was going to happen. They didn't work that height advantage in the paint too much in the first half, but early here in the second quarter, they're taking advantage. Jones slows things down for the Cadets a little bit. Able to stay in bounds. Kicks it to Karan Hall. Again, BC can't get the layup to go. Calvary Day will carry the ball up the court uninterrupted. Wide open two-pointer. But can't get it to go. Hall with the rebound. Jones somehow able to keep his feet in bounds. Can't get the layup to go. Stephen Cannon with an attempt. But Calvary Day again tough in the paint. And Makai Williams got the steal, but he stepped out. Nervous moments here for the Cadets. Calvary Day can't get the floater to go. Lilly with the board. Kicks it to Makai Williams, who carries it up the court. And he's going to tire one. But again, just no love right now. And that one goes off the backboard for Washington. There's a lot of length down there in the paint for Calvary Day. Williams will inbound. Floats it to Jones, who can't get the reverse layup to go in, and now Calvary Day's in transition. And a hard foul there from Makai Williams. And you're curious if that's one that his coach would have let go. That's his third. He's able to get the first one to go from the free throw line. Again, Calvary Day now on their side of the court, their fan base on this side, so not quite as much noise to deal with. But BC still making plenty of it. Calvary Day able to convert from the line, though. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. BC hasn't been able to find the bucket as of yet. Cannon kicks it back up to Makai Williams. 15 to go on the shot clock. And just not high percentage shots right now from BC. Lilly going to try to find it, and he's able to get him going. Big time play there from the big man. Don't know if he ever even saw the hoop, but he's able to get it to go. And Calvary Day can't get that one. Estabrook carries it up the court quickly here. Kicks it to Makai Williams. Back up to Caleb Jones. And just a little bit of miscommunication there. Lilly had a wide open lane to the hoop, but he kind of stood his ground as Caleb Jones is trying to lead him there. Turnover for the Cadets. Calvary Day kicks it down to the baseline, but turns the ball over. Williams gets his marching orders from the sideline. Oh, again, you just talk about that length for Calvary Day. That's a great play call. But the Cavaliers just using those long arms, able to stretch out and stop the back cut pass, excuse me. It's going to be another turnover, this time on the inbounds for the Cadets. This is going to be a line change. 3 Cadets come in, as it'll be Cannon, Lilly, and Hall who head to the sideline. Talk about a size discrepancy now as BC goes full court pressure. But they're able to come away with it. Caleb Jones left alone. Oh, can't get the roll. Nice behind the back move. Takes it all the way to the paint and gets it to go coast to coast. And a timeout as Calvary Day's bench flexes towards the Cadets. We're going to take it with them. We'll be right back with more from an exciting third quarter. BC 42, Calvary Day 36.
Bowtie Barbecue has always been a work of passion. It takes time, skill, and a blend of perfect temperature, wood, smoke, and meats. We just took it up a notch. Taste the passion. Bowtie Barbecue, 6724 Waters Avenue, Savannah.
So a 12-point halftime lead has dwindled down to 6 here for the Cadets, and they just ain't able to put in 1 bucket here in the third quarter. Again, packed house here for the Cadets, but they're going to need the boys on the court to make some moves. 3:34 to go here in the third quarter. BC looking for any offense right now. They'll have the ball. It's a nice pass there from Lilly as BC is able to get back on the board. A couple of nicely designed plays coming out of timeouts here in the second half for the Cadets. But a wide open three-point chance. In and out. And Williams kind of kicks it, but the speed gets blocked by his own rim. That's going to be Calvary Day ball. You see just the explosive speed there from Makai Williams, but he kind of lost the handle again. You see this kind of strategy. BC going with line changes here of trying to avoid fouls, but keep the pressure up. 4 Cadets check in. As they keep up this full court pressure. But Calvary Day navigates it pretty easily. And that's going to be a block and foul on Stephen Cannon. And Calvary Day will shoot 2. Gets the first one to go. And a second. Again, free throws, keeping Calvary Day in this one. The lead's back down to 6 for Benedictine. Jones going to try another three-pointer. That one a little long, but Makai Williams able to put it back in. Calvary Day going to try their own long three-pointer, and he's able to get it to fall. The lead is 5 as the clock ticks under. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. No call there, like contact to the face. But Williams going to go all the way by himself and one. Strong play there from Makai Williams, the point guard. Again, the tactic, BC subs out 4 players. Trying to keep the starters out of foul trouble, but keep the pressure on. Kai Williams trying to convert this three-point play. And he gets it to go. So 5 quick points there from Makai Williams. Has this lead back up to 8, and he picks it off. Can't get it to go. As Calvary Day somehow comes away with it, and they're able to slam it down. And they're fired up over there on the Calvary Day sideline. Now BC kind of stuck with some of their bench players who they've been using as pressure. Williams, the only starter on the floor right now. But possession's going to stay with BC. A chance to sub, as you see. 4 cadets come in. Williams will inbound. Able to find Jones. Drives. Can't get the reverse to go. But look at the effort from Karan Hall. Going coast to coast there on defense. Able to prevent an easy bucket for Calvary Day. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter. Calvary Day passes up the three-point chance, and it's Big John Lilly with the pack. Jones slows it down. Makai Williams going to drive with the floater. Can't get it to go. But Calvary Day can't hold on to it. I think we're going to get a tie-up. Yep. And BC has possession. So that ball's going to stay with the Cadets. Kai Williams will inbound it. Official timeout. They're looking for a wet spot on the floor. A lot of bodies rolling around down there. .33 seconds to go here in the period. BC able to inbound it. Mekhi Williams with possession. Finds Caleb Jones. 10 seconds to go on the play clock. 5 seconds to go. Can't get it to go. Calvary Day comes away. 13 seconds to go here in the period. BC with a lot of pressure, but they're able to navigate it. 3 seconds to go. And Calvary Day gets it to fall. And that's going to do it for the third quarter here. Calvary Day able to make up 8 points. The lead goes from 12 to 4 for the Cadets, and this should be an exciting fourth quarter coming up. We're going to say thank you to a couple of sponsors, and we'll be back with what should be an exciting finish here between the Cadets and the Cavaliers.
At Benedictine alumni-owned Stacked Firewood Delivery, we're all about the best premium firewood, conveniently delivered in manageable stacks at the right price. We're talking kiln-dried, pest-free firewood. You see, our custom stack is equal to about 10 fires. Choose oak, cherry, hickory, or mixed hardwoods. Stacked Firewood Delivery. Go to stackedwood.com. That's stackedwood.com. BC Brothers Moving is Savannah's most trusted moving service. From residential to commercial to packing supplies, BC Brothers does it all. Let BC Brothers' energetic, trustworthy team wrap it, pack it, and move it for you. Check out BC Brothers online at bcbrothersmoving.com or give them a like on Facebook. Looking for authentic, traditional Southern cuisine for your next special event, reunion, wedding, or celebration in Savannah? For over 45 years, Barnes Restaurant is the most experienced, trusted caterer in all of Savannah. Rooms 50 to 5,000. No event too big or small. Barnes does it all. Online at barnesrestaurant.com.
Things have gotten nervous here for the Cadets as we head to the fourth quarter. 49-45 Benedictine as they entered the second half with a 12-point lead, but now find it down to just a 2-possession lead. They're going to pull a long two-pointer. I can't get it to go. And somehow Caleb Jones comes out of it like a rugby scrum. And Jones, again, it's kind of been feast or famine. When he's on, and he's been able to pour it in, but in the second half, just really hasn't been able to find a stroke. Then they're going to get a shooting foul on Calvary. And Mekhi Williams, who's really been the man for the Cadets here in the second half, is going to go to the line. He gets the first one to go. He's been solid from the free throw line tonight. And again, when Calvary Day was really pushing on the Cadets, he had a really big 5-point couple of possessions there back-to-back for the Cadets to extend the lead back out. And here's Williams with a second. Able to get it to roll in, little friendly bounce. The Cadets will stick with his substitution on the inbound. Calvary brings it in. BC immediately pressures, but Calvary Day, these last few possessions, has been able to answer. Just a silly foul. Kind of throwing his body from Leonard. If anything, it stops possession and lets BC get the starters back in. Calvary able to get it in. They swing it around for a wide open three-point look, and it's good. And the lead is down to 3 for BC. Looked like in the first quarter the Cadets could have run away with this one. But they've been in a dogfight the rest of the way. Mekhi Williams. Mobile, agile, hostile, and able to get that one to go. As Calvary Day answers. Kyle Williams with a heat check. Can't get it to go for Big John Lilly. And a quick timeout there for Calvary Day. We'll take it with them. We'll be right back with more after this.
Bowtie Barbecue has always been a work of passion. It takes time, skill, and a blend of perfect temperature, wood, smoke, and meats. We just took it up a notch. Taste the passion. Bowtie Barbecue, 6724 Waters Avenue, Savannah.
So a hot start for both offenses here in the fourth quarter. BC struggled to find points in the third. But now John Lilly, Mekhi Williams answering for the Cadets. It'll be Calvary possession coming out of the break. As they kick it open for another three-point attempt. Bang! Calvary Day finding the stroke from way downtown. And the lead is 2. Calvary Day fans making noise. Caleb Jones. Ken comes up short, but he's going to get fouled. Official pointing at the floor, saying he was not in the act of shooting, but BC will retain possession. Caleb Jones took one to the ribs. Looks like he's okay. Oh, they're going to change it. Say he's going to shoot 2. So a chance to build on the lead here. Jones has been solid from the free throw line tonight. And he keeps it going. Calvary Day with a substitution as Jones gets ready to shoot a second. And he's able to hit them both. Leads back to 4, 5:36 to go here in the fourth quarter. As Washington will pressure. And they're going to get him on a foul. They let it go, but it was the third or fourth bump. So Washington's right back to it. Calvary Day can't get it to go. And they're going to call a foul on BC. And it's going to be on Caleb Jones. BC arguing that one was a tie-up. And I don't think they're going to change it, say it was Washington on the foul. And that'll be his fourth after he gets 2 in relatively quick succession there. And Washington will head to the bench. Stephen Cannon checks in. Calvary will have the ball on the baseline. And a big-time slam. As the lead is back down to 2 for the Cadets. Caleb Jones having some words with his defender. Kicks it to Mekhi Williams, wide open. Can't get it to go. And Cannon can't come away with the rebound. Calvary Day with a chance to take the lead or tie as the clock ticks under 5 minutes. And BC able to come up with the board. Karan Hall kicks it over to Makai Williams. And BC is going to call timeout. So it was a 19-point lead at one point in the first half, and a 12-point halftime lead has dwindled all the way down to a 2-point lead for the Cadets. And really, it's just been in the paint. BC unable to stop the length of Calvary Day, and BC's gone stone cold shooting. Just 17 points here so far in the second half after putting up 40 in the first half. Tough defense from Calvary Day has a lot to do with it. We got to hope BC can find a way to start dropping some of these. Makai Williams really been the only offense here in the second half. Some acrobatic layups, but you got to start hitting the easy ones if you can for the Cadets. You got to feel like number 20, Caleb Jones, is going to have something to say before this is all over. Again, just a heck of a crowd. I'd say more than a sellout for the Cadets here, as Calvary Day has packed in to the auditorium along with a really big contingent of Cadets fans. We got 4:23 to go in this one. It's going to be an exciting finish. Jones will inbound it as Makai Williams takes in the backcourt. They kick it into John Lilly in the paint. He's going to try. Bang! Able to get it to go a couple times in the second half. With the hook shot. And the big man for the Cadets coming up with some clutch points as the clock ticks under 4 minutes. Calvary Day going to try to answer with their own, but a big-time block, but they're going to call a foul on Karan Hall. Say he got the arm. As he says hello to the Calvary Day cheerleaders. Calvary's made some money from the line tonight as they get the first to go there. And gets them both. The lead back down to 2. Cannon thought about it, but hands it back to to Caleb Jones, who loses his dribble. But John Lilly's able to come up with it, throws up his own shot. He can't get it, but Karan Hall with the follow-up. Some big-time paint points there for the Cadets these last few possessions, as the lead is 4. Wide open look at the top of the key, goes all the way down and somehow comes out. It's going to be Lilly with the board. Gets it to Caleb Jones, and he's able to navigate the traffic. Clock ticks under 3 minutes as the Cadet Crazies come alive. BC taking their time in the half court. 12 seconds on the shot clock. And Caleb Jones going to take care of this one. 4 seconds. And they're going to get a blocking foul. Didn't look like there was any contact with the upper body, but I think that leg stuck out there and impeded his path through the hoop. And Calvary Day is going to take a quick timeout. 2:37 to go in this one. 4-point lead for BC. We'll be back with more right after this.
At Benedictine alumni-owned Stacked Firewood Delivery, we're all about the best premium firewood, conveniently delivered in manageable stacks at the right price. We're talking kiln-dried, pest-free firewood. You see, our custom stack is equal to about 10 fires. Choose oak, cherry, hickory, or mixed hardwoods. Stacked Firewood Delivery. Go to stackedwood.com. That's stackedwood.com.
So here we go, 2:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. A 4-point lead for BC Calvary Day with the timeout. Right now, as things stand, BC with 4 fouls, Calvary with 3. BC getting close to putting Calvary there in the bonus. Again, just over 2.5 minutes to go. It's anyone's ball game right now, but you just got to think a couple guys for BC, Caleb Jones and Mekhi Williams, going to have something to say before this one's all over. BC's been really creative coming out of these timeout breaks, but so is Calvary Day. It'll be BC possession on the baseline. Let's see what kind of play they have drawn up. They'll kick it to Lilly, all the way back up to Stephen Cannon. He'll hand it off to Caleb Jones, who kicks it back to reset with Mekhi Williams. I think Jones found the matchup that he likes. On the crossover, can't get it to go. Mekhi Williams with quick hands, and they're going to foul him. Number 1 has been the guy for BC here in the second half. Just quick hands, so athletic, so fast. Comes up with the board and able to get a shot off. Gets fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Trying to push this lead to 6. Gets the first to go. He's been solid tonight from the free throw line. Here's his second. Bang. So BC pushes the lead to 6. Just over 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Williams might have gotten away with a reach there. Calvary with an easy 2. (63-59) BC in possession. Caleb Jones taking his time. He likes this matchup. That's his spot. Can't find the bucket again. And that's going to be on Mekhi Williams. And that's going to put Calvary Day in the bonus. So minute 24 to go. Calvary will be shooting free throws for the remainder of the game. Can't get the first one to go. But still a chance for the Cavaliers to get this one to a 1-score game. And he does. Quick timeout here from Calvary Day. 1:24 to go in the ball game. So that was Mekhi Williams' 4th foul. One more, and he'll be done for the rest of the game. BC kind of been in foul trouble the whole game, and that's where you see the strategy in the second and third quarter where a lot of guys from the bench came on, especially when Calvary was inbounding the ball, just to try to keep up some kind of pressure on it. But now, as we've gotten into crunch time, BC kind of going away from that and sticking with that starting 5 as we go down here. Just under 90 seconds to go in this ball game. Officials telling both teams time to get back after it. It'll be BC basketball. As Mekhi Williams brings it in. Got to imagine BC is going to try to burn clock here. 27 seconds on the shot clock. Williams with a floater. Can't get it to go. Lilly with a couple of rebounds. Can't get the first one to go, but gets packed on the second. But BC still in possession. There's Karan Hall with a floater. Gets it to go. Huge play there by the sophomore. A little friendly bounce from the home rim. As the arena comes alive here with under 45 seconds to go. 5-point lead for the Cadets. Little turnaround jumper. What a shot. Just a complete 180 turnaround. And a quick timeout here. We're going to keep it here. There's a 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's going to be the story about how this one plays out. Got to imagine Calvary goes to the foul as quickly as they can here, try to put BC on the free throw line. And that's probably how the rest of this one will play out. You got to imagine they're going to be doing everything they can to keep it out of Makai Williams' hands and Caleb Jones. Both very, very good free throw shooters. Two very proud basketball programs, and Savannah very proud basketball city, and Savannah has shown out tonight. Both sides of the arena packed out, people out the door. Officials doing everything they can to keep the sidelines free for the players. So it'll be Stephen Cannon inbounding for the Cadets. And it's Makai Williams. And they're letting him bring it up the court. And they're just going to try to play defense. And BC is going to work the clock as long as they let them. And there's a foul. But BC able to work. 13 seconds off the clock there. Interesting that they waited so long. I know trying to press, see if they could get a quick turnover there, but in the end, you lose 13, 14 seconds, and you're back to letting BC at the free throw line. Makai Williams, he's been the star of the second half. Can't get the first to go. Keeps it a one-score game. Wyatt Estabrook will check in for Stephen Cannon. So it's Williams, Jones, Lilly, Estabrook, and Hall. Here's a second. Gets it to go. 2-score lead for BC. So no fouls here for BC and nothing easy. Air ball, BC possession. 10 seconds to go on the game clock, and the Cadet Crazies are feeling it. Timeout, BC. And if you're Calvary, you got to feel like you potentially could have played for a little bit better shot there. That one felt a little bit rushed. I found nothing as some of the Calvary Day fans begin to trickle out. Again, a sellout plus here today at PC. And it's been a great high school basketball environment. 10 seconds to go on the game clock. It's not over, but it's starting to look that way as BC is looking to improve to 13-2 on the year. They've been pretty dominant in region play so far. This one a great test against a really good basketball school in their backyard. All right, BC will inbound it. And Makai Williams immediately fouled. And he'll jog the basketball down and get ready to shoot some more free throws. And Williams gets the first one to go. The lead is 5 for the Cadets. And his second. Can't get it to go. 7 seconds to go. Going to pull up from way downtown. Can't get it to go. Caleb Jones will come up with the board and they'll run it out. What a huge win for the Cadets as they head to celebrate. And this BC fan base gets to witness another outstanding win, outstanding game from this incredibly talented 2024 version of BC basketball. Nothing wrong with a little friendly rivalry. (67-62), the final here at Benedictine as the Cadets improve to 13-2 on the season. And again, just an incredibly talented bunch, but the more and more you watch as they play through the season, some guys other than Caleb Jones really starting to shine. Mekhi Williams, I think the story of that second half there for the Cadets, when Caleb Williams really couldn't find anything, Mekhi Williams was able to get the tough buckets and keep BC on the board. John Lilly as well with a really big second half there for the Cadets. And, of course, 27 first-half points there from Caleb Jones really set the tone, but able to pick him up when he wasn't able to get it going. And this is a full-fledged, I think, top-tier contender here in 4A in the state of Georgia. BC's made some deep runs in the past few years, and this team with some really talented upperclassmen to go along with some really athletic and really fun underclassmen is going to be a team to watch as we go forward into this season. Again, BC really playing well in region play, go out of region here for a big-time rivalry win over Calvary Day. And I think games like this will pay dividends as BC moves further and further into the season and then into the postseason against some really talented teams. Again, final score for the Cadets tonight, 67-62. They improve to 13-2 on the season as they will continue region play. We'll have the matchup coming up for you next week at Ware County. I'll be on the call for that one, so if you can't make the trip out to Waycross, tune in here on WatchBCSports.com, or you can catch us on the Watch BC Sports YouTube page. For everyone that makes this a possibility, I am Christian Gokel. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll catch you for BC versus Ware County next week.